What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and welcome back to our Fallout New Vegas series on very hard difficulty. If you are enjoying the series, make sure to leave a like. If you're not, make sure to leave a dislike. I appreciate all your feedback. And last time we left off, well, we took Cass to go finish off the van Graffs. Now she wants to go... Oh, I forgot about this guy. Now... Jeez. She wants to go finish off the Crimson Caravan, which I don't know if I'm down for that one. I don't know if I'm down for that one. So we'll go over there and kind of see what happens. And go from there. Combat armor sells for a lot. And grab keys, stim pack. But now we should be able to go back to the Brotherhood, right? Energy cells. So, let's save it. Let's go to the Crimson Caravan where we're liked. And I would like to interfere here. I don't want to also take out the Crimson Caravan.
The fiends are running for their lives. That'll show everyone what we do to our enemy.
Welcome back.
Cassidy Caravans has been bought out and is now part of the Crimson Caravan Company.
Very good. On occasion, it's proven to be more profitable in the long run to simply buy out the competition. And this is one of those occasions.
Any work contracts common for the Crimson Caravan Company?
Most merchant companies, successful merchant companies rather, have them. It can be inconvenient to replace employees on short notice. The contracts keep employees around for a specific duration of time, after which they get paid. After their upkeep and expenses are deducted, of course.
What kind of upkeep expenses?
Food, water, living quarters, medicine and clothes, just the basic stuff. It all comes out of the company's coffers.
Are work contracts legal?
Yes, and they have been for decades now. The hired hands know what they're signing up for. We don't hide anything with fancy talk.
It seems like that the companies are getting the better deal.
That's because we are. We always pay up when the contract ends, though. Won't stay in business long if you've got a reputation as a cheat.
Okay. Goodbye.
It's been a pleasure. Welcome back.
So what's up now?
Well, now that I'm free of the outpost, was wondering if you'd mind making a detour. I'd like to pay my respects to the end of Cassidy Caravans. Check out the site where they died.
Where was your caravan hit?
Upside of Vegas, hear tell? Trapped at the Mojave outpost, so I wasn't able to run there when I heard. Been weeks since it was hit, so the site's probably a Cazador nest by now.
How did you catch word of it?
Got word back on what happened from Rangers. Guess they found enough in the wreckage to identify it.
Think there's anything left?
Only wishful thinking on my part, most likely. At the least, I'd like to pay my respects. I got them into this mess. I owe them that much.
I may have already searched the area.
Well, you have to know what to look for. Some of the caravan might be ash, but we were expecting raiders and over-inquisitive NCR border guards. There might be something left. If I'm there with you, shouldn't be hard to spot. And I'd prefer to see the bodies with my own eyes.
Okay, I had other questions.
Ask them then.
Where did you get that pendant?
Gift for my dad, along with my name. Rose of Sharon Cassidy. Mom said he got the name out of some old world book about dirt pilgrims. Name sure sounds sweet, though. Anyway, pendant's a little rose. Originally thought it was one of Mom's tribal necklaces, but no. Came from Dad.
Your mother was a tribal?
You know, like one of the tribes from the east. We got 'em out west, too. NCR's herding them up, though, domesticating them. Mom was from east of the Colorado, though. Not sure what tribe. Was before the time Caesar rounded them up, made them legion. She walked a hell of a way until she crossed paths with my dad, and he convinced her to stop walking. And lucky for me, he was a horny old bastard.
Okay. That's one way to put it.
Didn't ask Mom to elaborate. Never heard her complain about his bedroom behavior. Only complain he wasn't around to do it no more.
Tell me about your dad.
Not much to tell. He ended up walking east one day when I was young and never came back. Not a family deserter like some, though. Mom died waiting for him, and she had me to raise. She was sick, but she held off dying until I was old enough to be getting into trouble with the boys. As for Dad, I figure he just got himself lost or dead. Happens. And I'm not all boo-hoo about it, so save your glass for someone who's crying.
Any idea why he went east?
Not a clue. When he left, I was too in my crib to understand why, and around the time Mom passed, I was too into my teens to listen. Got his name, got this pendant, and that's about it.
Where did you learn to shoot?
Short of caps is what taught me mostly. Ammo's expensive, so I learned to make every shot count. And hear tell my dad was a crack shot, so I don't want to dirty the family name. Not out of pride. Respect.
And where did you learn how to handle dynamite?
Dynamite's for when you don't have enough bullets, want to clear a pass, or scare off geckos from a caravan. Some of Twister's out of the divide can block off a pass in no time, so you learn how to handle powder so you don't get trapped somewhere. Any event, I prefer shooting if it comes down to an argument. Don't worry, I'll carry my weight if a disagreement arises.
Any other weapons you know how to use?
What, you mean like spears? No, none of that. Mom was a tribal, but she didn't teach me anything like that.
Okay, let's move on.
All right, then.
I thought... Pay your respects with Cass at her caravan's grave.
Welcome back.
But I thought we had something here. No, Houston.
Is
I thought we were gonna settle accounts. Have you
Hey there. You looking to-
replenished your stock yet? You have 816 caps. So not really. So not anything that you can buy from us.
See ya.
Have we discovered this caravan yet? We have. We'll let her pay her respects.
God, there's almost nothing left. Looks like whoever it was just in the mood for killing. Most of the cargo's ash, too. Not burned, looks like disintegrated. When I heard the reports, I assumed ash meant burned. So close to the Vegas wall, too. Don't that beat all? Must have happened during the day, though. They hadn't made a camp.
Why would they have done it during the day?
No idea. Maybe catch the sun in their eyes? Maybe they wanted the caravan to come to them, walk into an ambush. We should check the wagon. They may not have got everything. Whatever we find, it's yours. Least I can do for hoofing it all this way with me.
NCR Rangers.
You know what? What happened to my caravan? Not the first time I've heard about an attack like that. One of our caravans got hit a few months back, and the caravan been burned too, along with the cargo. I wonder if he made the same mistake, and that other caravan got hit with energy weapons too.
Wanna go check it out?
Yeah. It's a ways though. Hell of a detour. You sure?
Let's go.
All right then. Let's move out.
Okay. Bottle caps. Microfusion cells. Take all the ammo. Cool. Alright, now where was this other caravan at? Another one that we've already found.
More energy weapons hit this caravan. Place has been picked clean. This is Brotherhood level murder here. But they don't do things like that. This was done with a purpose. Let's poke around a bit, see what we can find. Might be something in the wreckage.
Brotherhood? She's got issues with everybody, doesn't she? Plasma rifle.
What's that? Looks like a map. Got the route along the west of Vegas, and they've marked another spot. Over here along this stretch. That's fucked up. Middle of nowhere.
Want to check it out?
Yeah. Something's wrong. I can feel it. It's not any closer than the first. So if you'd rather let be, let me know.
We'll make the time.
All right then, let's move out.
Have we found this caravan yet? Yes, we have.
Another caravan burned. Except someone made camp here. And I never heard about this attack. Let's look around. Something stinks.
I think for looking around, we just gotta give it some time. Van Graff thugs and Crimson Caravan Guard.
That does it. That's all I need to know. Crimson Caravan and the Van Graffs. They were behind burning these caravans, and they've got to answer for them. I'm gonna get some extra ammo, a few bottles of whiskey, and then show them how Cassidy's settle accounts.
There's another way we can get evidence, let NCR take them down.
NCR? Are you out of your fucking mind? That'd take years. And with the war with the Legion, no way they're gonna waste time running up the Crimson Caravan or the Van Graffs.
The harm to the Van Graffs would last longer and travel back west. If I can get the evidence, will you consider it?
All right. If you poke around the Van Graffs and Alice, fine. But if I see either one go into their camp, I'm gonna start shooting, no matter what you find.
Okay.
All right, then.
She said she's gonna start shooting? She better not.
I'll believe that the fiends are gone.
Welcome back. It's been...
When they stop their raiding and pillaging.
So this is something that we have to wait for. So, if we wait like 6 hours, and wait for them to all go to sleep.
The fiends are running for their lives. That'll show everyone what we do to our enemy.
Crimson Caravan Van Graff Agreement. Stim pack, doctor's bag. Lost Karma. Okay, quests. Miscellaneous? This is an agreement between the Crimson Caravan Company and the Van Graffs to undercut or eliminate all other rival caravan companies in the region, such as the Gunrunners and Cassidy Caravans. In the case of Cassidy Caravans, Gloria Van Graff has agreed to use mercenaries against Cassidy Caravans to drive down the company's value, allowing Alice McCafferty to purchase the remaining assets at a bargaining price.
You find any evidence yet? I'm not gonna wait forever.
Here's the evidence of the deal. Without its twin, there's no proof.
So there's just one more safe to crack? Hope you can get to it. Say what you will about the two leading ladies. They watch their lockers like crows. Still, you got one, so the other might not be impossible. If you get both, then let's talk. And I appreciate you putting yourself at risk like this. Thanks.
Okay.
All right.
So maybe we will take
The
out
fiends are gone.
the Crimson Caravan. Because they don't seem like good people. If they're just killing the competition, you can't be having that. That's no law and order. Is this guy gonna give me something else?
Hey,
Yeah. 29 bottle caps, 9 more than last time. I suppose we'll take it.
Come to Mickey.
We've already taken out... So what's it say for the Brotherhood quest? Yeah. I mean, hey, we'll take it. We knew these guys were bad people. Letter to Gloria. Dear Miss Van Graff, it has come to my attention that Cassidy Caravans has suffered a number of setbacks recently. I can only hope that these latest unfortunate events drive that young booze hound of an owner to finally sell me her remaining assets. As per our agreement, I have bent my not inconsiderable efforts toward weakening your competitors, the Gunrunners. You can expect a mysterious and sudden surge in sales in the near future.
If you say you're going to gather evidence, then kill the bitches anyway, at least... Now if you're done fucking around, let's settle accounts the old-fashioned way. Don't matter much how we settle this, as long as it gets settled.
But we have the evidence.
Why the hell we wandering so much anyway?
Looking for a man who shot me.
A man who shot you.
Twice in the head.
And you got better.
Doctor helped patch me up.
2 shots in the head without an auto doc is a lot of patching. Hope you thanked him properly. Who's this snake that put bullets in your head? Did he have cause, or...?
He wasn't something I was carrying.
So he robbed you? Robbing a courier's low. And any family or group he's with is gonna get a black eye for it. Caravan code of the wastes is you don't fuck with the one who brings you your mail. And you don't fuck with your supply line. Hope this shithead knows what he's in for. From both of us. What's his name?
Benny wore a checkered suit.
Can't say I've heard the name. Or heard about any man dressed like a seat cover. Still, suit means money, and suits stand out, especially here in the Mojave. One of the larger towns, or Vegas, might be the place to go. Don't you worry, though. We'll sort this asshole out. Rattle his cage a little.
I don't mind Cass. She's kind of cool.
All right, then.
I still think I like Boone, but now I'm kind of tempted to go back to the bridge. I'm kind of tempted to just check out the quest lines of all of the companions. I think we're going after what's her name? McLafferty? So, track you. Let's go back to the Crimson Caravan. Oh, the fiends are here. I was like, dang, we're drawing weapons already? That's crazy. Well, we're losing another merchant here.
The fiends are running for their lives. That'll show everyone what we do to our enemies.
Wake up, McLafferty.
Welcome back.
You'll have to find someone else for the gunrunner job. That's not something I do.
I understand. No hard feelings. But you will, of course, keep our conversation on the matter strictly confidential.
Reminded what?
Of course.
No. So what's going on with this quest?
Hey. We find this friend Benny of yours?
Had other questions? Sure. You any good in a fight?
I'm fair with chucking dynamite, not bad with a pistol, if I do say so myself. Carry a knife, too, but that's more for practical reasons. Prefer settling things with my fists, though. Made more friends than corpses in bar fights. Plan on keeping it that way. Don't think I'm some kind of Vault City pacifist, though. If things get heated, I'll start shooting. Trust me.
Other questions? Is whiskey your drink of choice?
Not sure if I chose it, or it chose me. Dad ran a bar a long time ago, and it was a labor of love, Mom said. Didn't sound like it made her happy. Still, I'm guessing I got some of Dad's love of whiskey in me because the burn suits me fine. Used to call me Whiskey Rose back west, before I punched enough people, so now they say it. But quiet, and when I'm not around.
Whiskey Rose?
Yeah, on account of my name. And the blossoms on my cheeks when I drink too much. Won most of those fights, too. Can take a hell of a punch and give it right back when I've got a bottle in me. It's all in how you drink it, though. There's a trick to it. When we pass the bottle, I'll show you how it's done.
Where do you usually go to drink?
There's usually a bar in every stop along the road. Helps me sleep. Well, not really, but I tell myself that. Sometimes I have to brew it myself if I'm too far from a bar. Not quality, but I'm for anything that takes the edge off the day.
Wait, you can make moonshine?
Yeah. What else you gonna do with an empty bottle? Wait for it to refill itself? Get me some ingredients out of the Mojave, an empty bottle, a little time, and I'll keep us stocked.
Interesting. Maize, 2 mut fruits, yeast, and fission battery? Interesting. How'd you get started in the caravan business?
Started? Took to it like a fish to water. Well, if you know what a fish is.
I'm familiar. Do you know what a fish is?
Well, of course I do. It's this slimy, scaled thing. Like a lake lurk, except no legs. Well, most times. They're like birds, except they stay underwater. Anyway, I've seen pictures. One guy even had one above his bar in Reading, except it was made of pre-war plastic. Used to say it could sing, but I figured he was on a jet rush.
Funny. So you just started in the caravan?
Actually, it sort of fell on me. My feet get antsy if I stay in one place, like the Mojave outpost. It's driving me crazy, that feeling of being trapped there. So, thanks for that.
So you traveled a lot?
Yeah. West, east, and passed through places enough times people would sometimes pay me some caps to take something to the next town.
What, like a courier?
Well, not as glamorous, I guess. Roads back west were safer in most places. Most. Anyway, occurred to me I could scratch the traveling itch and get paid for it. Cassidy caravans formed around me. Rest is history.
Okay.
Ask?
How's caravan life in the Mojave?
Well, I'm not one for soft living or soft men, let me tell you. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking to you right now, on both counts.
Not sure I understand your answer.
The caravan fighting here in the Mojave, it's been downright brutal. The amount of caravan space you reserve for ammo alone. And if it's not raiders, powder gangers, it's NCR tolls. They need to get the money from somewhere, even if it's Vegas bound.
Do you deal mostly with NCR?
Anyone wise does. Vegas families pay on time, from what I've heard. Even the Omertas. The White Gloves pay on time, but they're creepy. Deal with anyone else, though, you're taking a big risk.
What about Caesar's Legion?
The Legion? What about them? I don't trade caps or supply anyone who keeps slaves and treats women like Brahmin in those camps of theirs.
Do they deal with any caravans at all?
There's some caravans that deal with the Legion, yes. And as much as it pains me to say it, any caravan marked by the Legion is safe as houses. They guard their roads, their supply lines. Even fiends would hesitate before going after any trader dealing with Legion.
You sound frustrated.
I am. If NCR took the same stand and committed patrols to the roads, then I'd think that'd solve a lot of their problems right there. But they don't. Caravans get butchered in the Mojave all the time, like mine. And so fucking close to Vegas you could see it from the wall.
There must be good parts to the Republic.
NCR tries. It's just that trying doesn't mean a whole lot when you're paying your respects to the dead. And Legion, from what I've heard, they don't do the stop tolls on the roads or in the outposts like some NCR quartermasters do. You're lucky if you turn a profit sometimes. If some new officer gets assigned a route, the fees just get worse.
Any other difference between Legion and NCR?
Much as I hate the Legion, caravan life would be a hell of a lot easier if they ran the roads. Well, as long as those companies were run by men. And that's the biggest issue I see. And it's a shame. But I think there's people on the NCR side who feel more strongly than I do.
What do you mean?
Some caravans deal with the Legion now because the security. If towns could get the same protection, a lot more tempting than you'd think. A bunch of people would be willing to side with the Legion to not have to worry about fiends and boomers and powder ganger attacks. It's not hard for some folks to sell freedom when the alternative is worse. Especially if being with NCR is going to get you an Legion cross.
Okay.
Ask?
What do you think of the NCR?
NCR's my country, and I support it. Anyone who says otherwise, I'll feed them my knee. I know which side of the firing line I'm on in the Mojave, just so you know.
There's a button there.
Yeah, there is. I'm not some blind, flag-saluting, do-as-they-will NCR lover. They're family. But let me tell you what family means. You ever had a brother? Some dumbass younger brother, say, who knocked up the pastor's daughter, can't hold a job, and is home away as a jail cell? That's NCR. Their compass is spinning all the time.
So they lack direction.
They try to put their stake in everything they see. Nobody's dick's that long. Not even Long Dick Johnson, and he had a fucking long dick. Thus the name.
Okay, yeah, I got that part, thanks.
So NCR tries to hold on to everything. They can't, because it's too big for them to get their arms around. They can't guard the roads. They can't put a line of troops around the Mojave. It's just greed that makes the heads back west even try.
So the Mojave suffers.
Aside from the people in the towns, it's the soldiers that suffer for it most. Ever seen NCR troops asked to go after gangs at 3-to-1 odds? That bear flag doesn't make them bulletproof. And when those gangs were caused by NCR in the first place, like the powder gangers, Caesar on a crutch. Don't get me started there.
So what's the alternative?
Look, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't want the Brotherhood, or the Followers, or the Vegas families running the Mojave. All of them are a different kind of fuck-up. NCR just has some shaping up to do. Maybe Caesar kicking them in the nuts is a nice wake-up call, is all I'm saying. I just wish Caesar would kick the heads of NCR, not the feet. I've fucked a soldier in my time. They don't need to get fucked by their orders. Ask them then.
What can you tell me about New Vegas?
Much as anyone else. Cazador trap. You fly in, the city sucks a pint out of you, then you're out on the street. NCR makes a habit of going there and dumping cash. only the Strip gets fat off it. Couldn't tell you much more than that. Not really one for New Vegas when there's enough dump water bars in the Mojave to last me.
Okay. Can you make me some of your moonshine?
Don't have all the ingredients you need. Come back when you have them, and I'd be happy to get something cooking.
Okay. I think we've done everything, so... What's the dealio here? We just take her out? Man, we're really about to ruin our reputation here. I mean, these people are slaughtering caravans. They're taking away their competition. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna chill in here, and we're gonna wait until the morning for 6 hours. And just to be clear, now this is gonna mean that we're not gonna get any more, who is this guy?
Need anything?
Okay, we've already talked to him, apparently. Talk to.
Can't tell you how glad I am you butchered the fiends. Caravans across the wastes are gonna be buying you drinks for years.
Okay. Other questions? Let's do it. Quick save. Smiling troublemaker. People know you're good at heart even though you're occasionally a troublemaker. The NCR.
And that's it for the Crimson Caravan. Payback's a bitch, ladies. And between Gloria and Alice, that settles accounts as far as I'm concerned. Hope they're in hell right now, blinking, trying to figure out where they fucked up.
You alright?
Yeah, I am. Never realized I had all that anger in me. Makes me wonder how much more I can settle with bullets. You know, when I first heard about them, I was so mad. But there was this little part of me that said, you can't do to them what they did to you. I say fuck that part. I feel purified. And I love the fact that there's no more loose ends.
So that's it then.
That's it. Except for one thing. Thanks. Not many people in my company would have done what you did for me without some hesitation or asking me to cool down. But you backed me. Even when the odds were against us. Words aren't enough, but thanks.
You're welcome. Let's go.
Don't have to tell me twice. Feel more alive than I ever have.
Cass has gained the Hand of Vengeance perks, giving her a bonus to damage with guns. It's time to wipe them out. We've lost karma now. Oh, jeez. So if we look at General and look at NCR, we're a smiling troublemaker. Caravan is gone. They're no longer a thing. Safe key. Well, we did it. Oh, nice!
Hey there. You looking to buy or sell?
This was what I was most worried about. I mean, we failed some quests, but... Okay, next thing I want to do... I wouldn't mind doing some of these quests, but next thing I want to do is... Her quests are finished, right?
Oh. You look like you got...
Okay. So her quest lines are finished. That does mean that we failed the quest for the Crimson Caravan, but she was gonna ask us to take on the gun runners. And as of so far, We don't see anything wrong with the gunner runners. Who knows? Maybe we'll take them out eventually as well. But we did have...
Morning.
Was it Veronica?
Couldn't get enough of talking to me the first.
Ready to travel with you?
Good. I'd hoped you'd come around. Shall we? Aw, you're... But...
Okay. So if we drop Cass, I'm interested to see if this girl has anything.
Oh,
I'm assuming you're gonna go back to the Mojave outpost.
if you're sure.
Yes, I'm sure.
I'll get out of your hair then.
Mojave outpost.
couldn't get enough of talking to...
Ready to travel with
Good.
you? Let's go.
Now you're talking. One thing you should know first, though. I asked you about the Brotherhood because I'm one of them. I know, but I had to know how you react when I told you. We have made a lot of enemies. You still okay bringing me along?
As long as you're honest with me from now on.
Sure, just don't ever ask me if your outfit makes you look fat. Well, thanks for taking a chance on a naive young girl from California with stars in her eyes and a pneumatic gauntlet on her hand.
Giving you the scribe assistant
Let's hit the
perk.
road, huh? A bunch of shut-ins who scorn outsiders and hold technology over them. Gee, where have I heard that one before?
Okay. What's her perk? While Veronica's a companion, the player can craft workbench items through Veronica's dialogue. Okay, but we already have that through EDE, who I didn't even notice is looking good with those armor upgrades. What is that? Gold? A little bit of yellow? Not a rust bucket anymore?
You can't help but notice that the Brotherhood barely exists to these people out here. We're like an urban myth, no real presence on the outside. We just don't adapt like we should. Used to be that all you needed to get your way was a suit of power armor and a laser rifle. Now, people are armed and organized. They're not afraid. But we still stick to our old approach because it's all we know.
Power armor and laser rifles are still effective.
Yeah, but only if you've got bodies to fill the suits. We don't take on new members. We're all descendants from the original Brotherhood. Something's gonna have to change, or the empty suits are gonna be all that's left of us.
Tell me about yourself.
I like long walks in the desert and candlelit metal workshops.
How can I best use your skills?
I like punching things, but sometimes shooting things just has to do.
Anything else?
Yeah, I've been taking things apart and putting them back together since before I said my first word. You want to build something? Talk to me, and we can do it right there on the spot. Workbenches are for novices. Who knows? I might even be able to show you a Brotherhood trick or two.
Tell me about yourself.
My favorite subject.
What are your goals?
I want a dress.
A dress?
Yeah, a good one. Something elegant and classy, you know? But still stylish. Something that's eye-catching and sexy, but also says, don't fuck with me. I keep hoping I'll come across some old-world designer gown when I'm scavenging, but it never happens. Maybe I should move back to California.
That's your goal? You want a nice dress?
Hey, you try getting a date wearing scribe robes. Might as well be wearing sweatpants. I just like them, you know? They make you feel like a woman. Those ladies before the war, they knew what they were doing.
Tell me something else about you.
Can I make it up?
Who was this Father Elijah to you?
I would say he was my tutor, but that doesn't cover it. After my parents passed, he looked after me. The whole Brotherhood brought me up, really, but he made sure of it. I never had a grandfather, not that I knew anyway. But Elijah was in some ways what I'd imagine a grandfather to be.
Did you follow him from California?
It was by his request, actually. He cleared it with the other elders. Somehow. They sent him to look into the dam. There was a time when I'd have begged to follow. Watch him at work.
What changed?
He did. For years, he fought with the council. Taught me to question our direction. Meanwhile, he'd become more out of touch than all of them. On our way east, he demanded we stop at Helios 1 to examine it. While we were there, we received word that the NCR had taken the dam. He was furious. Called it children playing with a bomb. But he was mad because we'd lost his power. What we'd use it for. He didn't even care.
How's that different from how any other elder would have reacted?
They're cautious. When they discover something, they respect it, learn its limits, consider how to preserve it. Used to drive Father Elijah crazy. He liked to learn limits too, but only so he could push them. That's not to excuse the other elders, though. They all covet technology for its own sake. Some are just more fanatical than others.
Ever tried to talk sense into him?
Yeah, I did. I couldn't help him. He just didn't listen. And the idea that people talk back to him... If he could have made the Brotherhood act like machines, ordering them around with the push of a button, he would have.
What did you learn from him?
Elijah could look at an old device and immediately understand what made it work. And he could see its potential, where it fit with other technology. It's not something he could teach, but he tried with me. Some of it stuck. But that's what he taught me. You ask what I learned from him.
How's that different? What did you learn from him?
I learned what I don't want to become. In the end, there was just him and his vision. Nothing and no one else.
Were you close?
Yeah. I miss him.
Where is he now?
I don't know. Last time anyone saw him was in the battle at Helios 1. I wasn't there.
Oh, right. That's the guy
He
that
gave orders
ran,
to
huh?
hold the plant until it could be reactivated. But he ran out of time. The NCR overran it. Everyone thought he was dead. But I got a note from him at a comm station. That's how he liked to talk, even to me. He wasn't good at face-to-face.
What was in the note?
It was... strange. Even for Father Elijah. He's always been unstable, but this was... something else. I don't want to say delusional, but I don't know what else to call it. The only thing familiar about it was the signature. He said the Brotherhood was doomed, but that he'd return, save us. But the way he said it... I don't know. Said he'd return with one of the greatest treasures of the old world. Make the Mojave like it was meant to be. Wipe the slate clean.
Tell me something else about you.
Like what?
Do you have any other family in the Brotherhood?
Just my parents, but they haven't been around for a long time. Dad was a paladin, Mom was a scribe. They died in the same battle, trying to hold off the NCR from... something. I don't remember what it was. Guess it seemed important at the time.
Okay.
Like what?
Ever been in love?
Ever been nosy?
Oh.
I was, once. We were pretty young, but I like to think it was love.
What happened?
She left the Brotherhood. Wanted to put some distance between herself and her parents. Since our membership isn't open to outsiders, some members think that obligates all of us to procreate. You can guess which camp her parents belong to.
You didn't go with her?
No. Couldn't bring myself to leave everyone else behind. Couldn't convince her to stay, either. I'd hoped love would be enough to influence her decision, but it wasn't. We were both too stubborn. I don't know where she is now, but I'm sure she's moved on. I still think about her, though. Once in a while.
Other things?
Ooh, got any juicy gossip?
Talk about your tactics?
Am I punching too much? I get carried away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you well respected among other members of the Brotherhood?
If you take trying to keep me as far away from Hidden Valley as possible because I ask too many difficult questions as a sign of respect, oh yeah. That's not to say I don't get along with them. I just think they don't know what to do with me sometimes.
Okay. Is there someplace you wanted me to take you?
Nowhere specific. I just know there are a lot of groups who are actually doing well for themselves out here. I want to understand how and why. See them at work.
Okay. Sure. We'll check her out for a little bit. So, and specifically because she is part of the Brotherhood, let's go to return to Elder Harden. Let's turn in this quest. We'll rock with her for a little bit. It doesn't seem like she has a quest. So, I'm more so just kind of curious to see what this is all about. see if she has any specific dialogue or anything, and go from there. We'll talk to a few people.
There you are. A few of us wanted to thank you for being such a good friend to the Brotherhood, so we've set aside some of our recycled energy cells. We'll leave a few of them in that footlocker in the corner every so often. The Paladins scoff at using recycled ammo, so no one should mind.
Locker in the corner. Oh, in here? Must be what she's talking about. There's nothing there yet, but that's cool.
Oh, hey there. Something I can help you with?
Okay, nothing here.
Looking sharp, boss.
Behave yourself this time, Veronica.
Oh, there is. There's some dialogue. That's cool. Okay. Let's go talk to the Elder.
Welcome back, my friend. What can I do for you?
I've taken care of the Van Graffs.
Well done. This is a small step in the right direction, but it's damn good to move forward again. Now, I believe congratulations are in order. It is my honor to bestow upon you the title of Paladin of the Brotherhood, for your meritorious service in its name. Normally there'd be a ceremony and such, but everyone is too busy at the moment for such frivolity. I can give you this, however, your very own suit of power armor. We can't spare our best, but I had the Knights assemble this one for your use. Which reminds me, you don't even know how to use these, do you?
It's just like other armor, but heavy, right?
Not even close. Power armor isn't something you wear so much as use. It's a weapon in its own right, and takes skill to wield. If you don't know what you're doing, you won't even be able to walk with it on. So how about a bit of quick instruction?
I'd appreciate a lesson.
Here, I'll show you. It's easy once you get used to it. First, we'll start with putting it on. There, I think you got the hang of it now. Should be able to use any type of power armor you come across using what you just learned. Very well then. In addition to the armor, I've given the order that all of our arms and equipment be made available for your purchase. Finally, while you are now a member of the Brotherhood, I cannot ask any more of you. I'm sure you have goals of your own outside these walls. You are free to come and go as you please, though I hope you'll return to us someday in a more permanent capacity. I wish you the best outside, brother.
Nice. Can we give you the power armor? Well, first of all, let's see what this power armor is all about. Strength, but minus agility and rad resistance. We get a total of 17 DT. The condition's awful. My gosh.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
I am, but maybe you'll wear this stuff. Oh, sick.
Welcome back, my friend. What can I do for you?
So is that the end of the Brotherhood questline? I can never remember where the shooting range is. I always go the wrong way. So let's see what kind of arms and armor are available to us.
Hi there. Looking to spend some caps?
Show me what you
Our
have.
patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look.
Ballistic fist, chainsaw. Okay, you do have 2,000 caps. C4 explosives. Let's get rid of this combat armor.
Thanks.
Alright, we got a girl with power armor. I'll take it. It's pretty sick. So, what do we do next? I guess we go do this quest. I would assume that this finishes the quest line for the boomers. So, where's the closest location to it? Brotherhood of Steel. Okay, we want to hit the safe house anyways. So let's start with Vault 34. She's a beast! Nice crit. Animal control perk. Animal control perk. You handle animals really well when they are dead and gain a damage bonus against the living ones. Oh, nice. Alright, which way is the safe house? Set a marker over there. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we want to head off in this direction first. And we obviously have something to discover over there. And then that's got to be the lake. We got death claws. Dear God. And we got legionnaires.
The Kaiser.
Okay. We just two-shot a legionnaire? Oh my goodness. That's insane. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh, we're dead. Oh my God. Pop a stim pack. Doctor's bag. We have 13 HP. Wow. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Anti-venom. We have another brush gun. Thermic lance. That's too heavy. We need to find a good place to sell. Plasma grenade, sure. The sub, it's not super heavy. There's death claws everywhere in this area. Got something over there. Alright, let's pop another Sunset Sarsaparilla. Oh, they're young Deathclaws. That is a normal Deathclaw. Nice. Okay, the Deathclaws aren't too bad right now. Ooh, what do we have here? Got a little door to open up, potentially. Door to train tunnel? Oh. This was the other way to get into the Air Force Base, wasn't it? That's what that guy was telling us about. He said it was dangerous in there. I'm surprised that that's not marked as a location. Got some type of hut over there as well. Okay, this looks like the Brotherhood safe house.
Hello.
Whoa. Paladin Sato? Oh, did you go into the bunker? Okay. Where did this paladin just go? Oh, a Tesla cannon? Electron charge packs? Power armor and recon? Missile high velocities? Missile launchers? 5 mil? A minigun? Weapon repair kits. Well, this stuff's cool. Oh, this is different kind of power armor. From your helmet, it looks like you have the T-45. So you know what? I'm gonna take this.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
I'm gonna take that, and then I'm gonna repair it for you, lady. Plus 4 DT. Plus 1 DT. Now you have 23.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
There you are. Okay. Very nice. Alright, let's see if there's anything else in this area. We can go ahead and take this marker off. Nope. Remove it. And then we head on over. Alright, it doesn't look like that's a special location. Although we do have something over here. Had time to reload. How bad did that hurt? Pretty bad. Getting pretty close to 26. It's just our head that's crippled, so we won't use a doctor's bag. We're down 100 health. Alright, let's see what this location is. What do we have over here? Oh, we can't get in this house. A gypsum train yard. He's coming straight for me. I honestly don't too much mind having a tanky melee. A blind Deathclaw? That's interesting. But a melee tanky companion to soak up some damage? Oh, nice. Bug Stomper rank 2. Bottle caps, empty sarsaparillas. Okay. This isn't a bag, is it? No. Just part of the environment. Let's check and see if there's anything in these train cars. Doesn't look like we can open them. Okay, we got some location over here. Or some type of building, at least. I don't see a location popping up yet. These things are so fast. No, this isn't popping up as anything. I would assume that it would show us by now. So, we keep moving forward to our quest, but that'll happen next time. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.